Welcome into the Fan Addict Sports Channel for sports fans by sports fans. It's your boy Coach I. Where all my dogs at? All right, man. Coming into the week, there's only 2 undefeated SEC teams left, and no one of them is not Alabama. Shots fired, because I don't know if I'll be able to fire them later on. All right, so it's Georgia and Kentucky, them dogs versus the cats. And to do this preview, I went back into the Kentucky Rolodex and brought in one of my boys, one of the guys, a Fanatic alumni from wide receiver at Kentucky, Tavin Richardson. What's going on, T-Rich?
What's up? Not much, man. Not much.
Hey, man, them dogs and cats about to get it on in Athens.
They about to get it on CBS early.
Hey, CBS 3:30, man. Everybody gonna be watching. The whole nation want to see who for real, who not for real. Both of these teams physical. Like, I think outside of Arkansas, man, and maybe Michigan, these might be the 2 most physical teams in the nation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I really do think that.
So
defense and offense.
And both coaches kind of had the same like their same kind of mindset. They're like, we have to establish the run. While we in a world where everybody passing, scoring 50, 60, 70 points. You know what I'm saying? Like Mississippi State, I think they had a game this year where they only ran the ball like 4 times. Like Mark Stoops and Kirby Smart not going for that. They definitely trying to establish the run game, trying to out-physical the opponent. Basically a game in the trenches, good old-fashioned SEC.
Good old-fashioned.
Yeah.
I know when I was at Kentucky, they always said the team who got more rushing yards gonna win the game.
That's what they say. Hey, I'm telling you, man, and they both bringing that back this year. So I think y'all against LSU, y'all ran for like 350, 370 something, man. Like y'all was just.
I think so. I think so.
LSU having a bad go this year, dog.
Oh yeah, LSU ain't looking too good right now.
Nah.
They ain't looking. LSU looking like back then Ole Miss.
Yeah. So how you feeling, man? Y'all beat Kentucky. Y'all beat Florida at home for the first time in like 20 years. Y'all done blasted LSU, man. How y'all feeling, man? How you feeling about them Cats, man?
Oh, I'm feeling good about the Cats. My money is on the Cats any day. Any day. Wildcat alumni graduated from the. Them boys really playing some great ball right now. Great ball.
Real talk. They playing pretty good. They got Chris Rodriguez, who, if I'm not mistaken, is leading the SEC in rushing. He was like 2nd or 3rd in rushing last year behind Kenneth Harris from South Carolina. So he's always going to be in the mix. Y'all got Wandale Robinson. Robinson is a playmaker. I think that dude might be all of 5'9" with his cleats on. But he be out there balling.
Actually, I really think he's from Louisville. Honestly, I think he's from Louisville, Kentucky. I know because he had went to Nebraska. Because at Nebraska, then he had transferred. He transferred to Kentucky.
Okay, I did not know that, dog. I guess
because Kentucky was highly on him when he was in high school. They were high on him, but then he chose Nebraska. So then I guess after Lynn Bowden, after he left. They had got him.
All right.
Got Wandale.
Before we start talking about them dogs and cats, let me ask you this: if you had to say who was the most, the best playmaker, now don't be trying to don't try to be no homer because you played with Lynn Bowden, but who the best playmaker, Lynn Bowden or Wandale Robinson?
It depends. It depends.
Oh, come on,
It depends. But you already know I'm rocking with the real Uno. I'm rocking with Lynn. I'm rocking with Lynn. Cause Lynn, he can do it all. He can play receiver. He can give you quarterback. He can give you running back. He can give you what most players can't give you.
I'm about to say I'm gonna have to go with Lynn too, dog, because Lynn played quarterback a full season with no help.
with no help. He only had Josh Ali really and Isaiah Epps, but Isaiah Epps he was hurt, so he really didn't play the half that season. So it's really just Josh Ali and them boys with the Virginia, them boys played Virginia Tech in the bowl game and still won.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's Lynn. It gotta be Lynn. Lynn, he a true athlete.
Yeah, that ain't to take nothing from Wandale because Wandale is
He's
a special kind of
Wandale.
He's a special kind of talent. So,
but if you talking like receiver versus receiver, I'm going Wandale.
Okay, I can see
I'm
that.
going Wandale.
We got Lynn's the better overall football player, but Wandale's the better receiver.
Yeah, Wandale's the better receiver, but Lynn's the better overall football player. Just throw Lynn anywhere, Lynn gonna make a play.
All right, one last one. Who got the better hands, you or Wandale?
Oh, I do. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna bet on me. I'm gonna bet on me all day, any day. Hey, these bad boys right here is like insurance right now. It's like good all-state insurance. I'm saying we in all in good hands.
That's right, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. So we already talking about Wandale, and let's go ahead and talk about that Kentucky offense, man. How you feeling about the offense now that y'all got what's the quarterback name, the dude that transferred in? He's pretty good dude. I can't think of his name.
I want to say Trey, but I don't think it's Trey.
If y'all know out there on YouTube, let me know in the comments. I can't think of it right now off the top of my head, but that dude, the dude to eat the bananas without taking the peel off of him. He did a video on social media where he just
I seen that. Yeah, it was nasty.
Hey, he's a mobile quarter. Like he's mobile. I ain't gonna say he do a threat, but he's very mobile. He got a good arm, and it seems to be, even though y'all run the ball a lot, if he on, then the cat's on. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And like it could, because if y'all run game on, but he's kind of off here and there, then like when y'all play that South Carolina, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't know why I thought y'all would score more points on South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? But something about Kentucky and South Carolina, man, y'all.
Yeah, it's always a battle. It's always a battle. Kentucky and South Carolina get always a battle. For some reason, it's always a battle.
Yeah, man.
It all come down to that wire, come down to that end. Like who gonna put up a shut up?
Yeah. And see, y'all strength, like we said, man, y'all strength is running the ball. So now this is how I'm gonna tell you. Now this is not just for Kentucky. This is just Kirby Smart's MO. Not to say that nobody can't run on Kirby, but Kirby in his tenure at Georgia, at least, Kirby will give you 300 yards passing before he give you a whole bunch of running yards. You know what I'm saying? So we got Big Jordan Davis down there on that line, Jalen Carter, and Devontae Wyatt, and so on and so forth. I'm thinking, like, when it started out, I know Mark Stoops gonna try to run. That's his game. So if we was to stop the run, how you feeling about y'all pass game against our young DBs?
I feel like our pass game has probably been successful, better than all the other years. Even I was there. I feel like it's better. Well, actually, I say they getting more opportunities now.
Okay.
When I was there, we didn't have that many opportunities, but I say now, like, they getting the opportunity. So now them boys coming in ready to catch a pass, knowing they gonna get a pass, and then it's just like I feel like if Georgia is stopping the run, which I think they probably will stop the run, because Georgia got a nice front. They got that front seven. That box is nice.
It's saving. Hey, the 7 is saving our DBs summertime, dog. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's how Georgia always been.
Yeah,
Georgia always been like that 7. That 7, they're gonna save them DBs. So I feel. So I do feel like if the running game not working, I feel like the pass game will work, because the quarterback, he can throw it too. Now he's just not mobile. He can throw down.
Yeah.
And then also you gotta look at Wandale. Wandale, he gonna tear that slot up. He a mismatch. So your nickel, that nickel gonna have to play the game. He gonna have to play all day, because Wandale in that slot.
What?
So if you put a nickel or you put that linebacker, you put a linebacker on. I'm gonna audible that play. I'm gonna audible. Hey, I'm gonna take a pin to the line.
Well, listen, I don't think Kirby gonna listen. No, N'Kobe Dean and Adam Anderson and all of them guys. They really good, but I don't think Kirby Smart would put none of those guys on Wandale. It's definitely either gonna be Latavius Brini or Tyke Smith is supposed to be. He played a little bit in garbage time against Auburn. He been banged up. I think that's the thing. our DBs are so banged up. Like, I don't even know, to be honest with you, I got to go back and look at Kirby's press conference, but I don't know what safeties are playing this week because Christopher Smith, he went down in the Auburn game. He's our starting safety, and our other safety is Lewis Seen. He got hurt in like the third quarter. I really need them dudes to be healthy. Definitely Lewis Seen because like you said, Wandale is playing in that slot. And, you know, whenever you need help in the slot, when your nickel is playing them, that's that safety. I need them dudes to be healthy. And I'm pretty sure you watch, man. We got a young DB on one side, Keely Ringo. He got a huge upside, man. But right now he's still getting, you know, acclimated to that.
He's still getting used. You're getting used to that SEC ball.
Yeah, and so the one thing, like you said it, Georgia got that good front seven. The one thing I'm hoping for and counting on is that we don't get a guy a lot of time because I don't know if you watched the Georgia-South Carolina game, but, I mean, yeah, we handled business and beat them like we're supposed to, but there was a couple of times where we didn't get to the quarterback and he was able to, you know, take shots down the field. And see, I think that's the thing. Like I say, I think Kirby he gonna load the box. He gonna take it out of Chris Rodriguez's hand because if Chris Rodriguez go for a lot of yards, then you know it's gonna be a game to the end. But
it's gonna be game changer.
Yeah. So if he stopped that, you saying you feel good about old boy at quarterback and trying to get it. Like who else y'all got outside of Wandale Robinson at the wide receiver?
You got Josh Ali, which I think he will hurt because I ain't seen him out there against LSU.
Okay.
But you got him. That's number 6. You got him. Then you got 81. 81 is Isaiah Epps.
Okay.
He's another speed. So all 3 of them can run.
Yeah.
So you got him, and plus Isaiah and Josh. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they seniors. So now they got a lot of playing time, a lot of playing time underneath their belt.
Yeah, they got a lot of experience. It's that money year. They trying to make it to that league.
So I feel like it's them two. Then not only got the quarterback, and then you got two good. Actually, they got 3 decent tight ends too.
Yeah,
They got Riggs and Bates. Riggs and Bates is like they more of like a blocking tight end, but then they got number 84 at tight end, who is more of a receiving tight end. So they got all weapons. They got weapons. Then in the backfield you got Chris and you got Kavasi Smoke. And then actually then one of the players that was in that little mix of they got in trouble, like the 6th player that got in trouble, but one of them he back because they ain't getting in trouble. So he back now, and he'll speed to running back. So man, they got a lot of weapons.
Yeah,
they got, and then the offensive line, which the offensive line is always decent though. That's the thing. Kentucky offensive line always good, so they always put up a good fight. So I feel like it's gonna go neck and neck.
Yeah, and the Kentucky offensive line, if I'm not mistaken, they returned 3 of their starters from last year, and their line was pretty good, if not 4. And like you said, those guys that had got charged with that stuff, but was cleared of the charges, they coming back. Do you think any of those guys that play offense, they gonna mess up the chemistry at all? Because you guys, like I say, against LSU, man, you guys was rolling, man, and that's kind of what we think. Like some people have been asking, Stetson Bennett started the last 2 games. Stetson Bennett played pretty good. What does it do if you take the guy out that's hot if JT Daniels is healthy? Which, I mean, if we talking about passing, because I know Mark Stoops gonna load that box. I already know that.
They gonna load that box.
and like I say, y'all got a good. I don't know if you're an outside linebacker or a defensive end. Pascal, that's the last name.
Oh yeah, Josh Pascal.
Yeah. So if he load the box, personally, if he load the box and y'all got some good DBs, I'm not saying Stetson can't get it done because he's shown that he got it done against Auburn, he got it done against Arkansas, but I feel better, more comfortable, you know what I'm saying, if I got JT Daniels back there. But on the other hand, if y'all rush us a lot, start blitzing, then Stetson can use his feet, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a catch-22. It's like do you want the arm or do you want the feet?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I mean, it's gonna be a battle. It's definitely gonna be a battle because both teams got a nice defense.
Yeah.
But in Kentucky standpoint, but in Kentucky case, they safeties is a lot experienced though. Because they secondary really not that young.
Yeah.
Well, just the fit from Yusuf and Ty. Both of them boys, them boys might be seniors. Then they got a coordinator who said, which he should be a senior. So they kind of, and then the linebackers kind of older as well. So I feel like they got like a little, they got some experience, and plus Kentucky they playing with a swagger about themselves. And they playing with a chip on their shoulder, like they got something to prove. So I feel like it's gonna be a good one.
Well, you know, it kind of remind me of when we played y'all in Lexington that year y'all had Benny Snell, boy. Y'all, hey, listen,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Going into that game in I think it was 2018. Going into that game, man, we came up to Lexington. I was like, man, these dudes are playing good. Benny Snell got these boys rocking. It's like, and then it's like he was in the first half. He was the only one that came to play. Nobody else came to play, or maybe it was just they were so excited. You know what I'm saying? It's like they let the nerves get to them. So I'm kind of hoping for some of that same thing in Athens on Saturday.
Oh yeah. It will be in shit because, like I said, like both teams undefeated. Really, the last time that we weren't undefeated, we're undefeated in the East Division.
Yep.
So I remember that because both teams were playing to go to the SEC championship that game.
That's right.
That day, and the Kentucky the whole game was sold out, so everybody was loving it. Like on DC was blue and red. So then when you go to Lex, I'm pretty sure. When they go to Athens, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see red and blue. You might see a little bit more red, but you're gonna see some blue enough.
I'm pretty sure Mark Stoops is gonna let them know, you know, and the guys that was friends with some of y'all and the other players gonna know, hey, we've been in this situation before, so don't let the moment get too hyped. So as a former player, man, when you had those big games like that, how did you handle not letting yourself get too hyped? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it just me, just being me, just being who I am, what I know, and all I know is just humble, just be humble. Cause really, my time at Kentucky, I didn't feel like I was that big of a threat. So like I was just humble for every game. I want to eat. I'm hungry. I want to eat. So that was my mindset. I just want to beat the guy in front of me.
So
and help and do everything to help my team win.
So I'm feeling you. And with that said, you know, we just took over the number one spot. These guys still 17, 18, 19-year-olds. I'm really hoping they're not reading their own press clippings because that number one spot really don't mean nothing.
Oh yeah, it don't mean that. It just means everybody at your head now.
It really, real time. It's crazy though. When you number two, people at your head, but when you number one, like they really coming at you.
And they really like you really about to get everybody best. Like you might play somebody who got a broken arm from last week, but they gonna come out and play. They want to get you. They want to give you their best because you number one.
I get.
And that's how everybody.
Yeah.
And that's how everybody treated Alabama. When Alabama was one, everybody. I want Alabama lose. Yes, everybody excited Alabama lost. But that's just how it is. But when you at that number one spot, it's like everybody's at your head. You got a target on your back.
So for Kentucky, man, give me two players you say got to have a good game for them to have a chance to win.
Got to have a good
two.
Give me two players. Let me see.
Like if these two players don't play good, then it's gonna be a long day.
I just want to say, well, it's not even two players. It's five. I say the offensive line.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. You are right.
I'm gonna say because like this week is basically for the offensive lineman. Like who gonna step up? They got a nice D line. They got a nice offensive line. So now who really gonna be that guy, be that man on the offensive line? That's my thing. I feel like it's gonna be the offensive line and D line. Offensive line, really.
I'm with you. And one like on my side, like if I had to pick two players, what's crazy is one of my players is gonna be Jordan Davis. Like when it comes to stopping the run, we got a whole bunch of talent. But when Jordan Davis is in the game, it changes everything because the dude eats up 2 blocks. And then, like, before this year, he would just eat up 2 blocks and let everybody else do it. But now he's in better condition. Like, my homeboys tell me the Georgia players I be doing, they say he in that money, he trying to get that money. So now he making tackles for loss. So Jordan Davis has to play good, especially if our safeties and our secondary banged up. He's got to play awesome. And then on the offensive side, whoever playing quarterback, like whoever I don't know at this point who's gonna play quarterback. I'm thinking Stetson because I don't know if JT really 100%. But whether it's JT or Stetson, they gotta take care of the ball and they got to manage the game because this, you don't want you don't want nobody to come in and beat you on your own turf. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, especially when you rank number 1 too. Especially when you rank number 1 and you at home.
Yeah.
That's so y'all got the advantage already.
Yeah. So exactly.
Yeah.
So have you been to any games this year, Tavin?
You say that again?
I said you been to any games this year?
Oh no, I ain't been enough because like I said, like this year right here been kind of hit that for me.
Yeah.
So I ain't made it to a game at all. Actually, I ain't gonna make it to one.
Okay.
I ain't gonna make it to one this year, especially with Kentucky. I ain't gonna make it one there. But next year, I'm definitely making at least 5 games.
So
at least.
You been talking to any of your former teammates about the season so far?
Oh no, I really haven't chopped it up with some of them, but I do kind of keep in touch with like Josh Ali and Isaiah because I'm saying they're my boys.
Okay.
They're like my young boys when I was there.
Okay.
So I still keep in touch with them boys.
Well, I don't know if you see be seeing anything on social media with the Kentucky fans, the Georgia fans. I can tell you right now. They feeling pretty confident. I mean, we had 2 teams in a row that wanted to run the ball and couldn't really run the ball. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually hoping that Stoops do come in and try to run the ball. Honestly, because who knows what he's gonna do? Like Stoops might still want to establish a run game, but he might want to come in the game first quarter and start tossing that ball around a little bit to loosen the defense up. I don't know. All I'm saying is I hope he coming in to run because that's our best. That's our path to victory is a team that's coming in trying to be 70% run. You know what I'm saying? And just hit the big shot with play action because if we stop in the run, then you play. If the run ain't going, then play action don't work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the play action no way. You just gotta drop back and throw it.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you get into situations where we know or y'all know we gonna throw it, like if we get in 3rd and 10, y'all know we gonna throw it. Now Josh Pascal can just pin his ears back and come on, try to get it. Oh, speaking of, our left tackle went down against Auburn, but our redshirt freshman came in and he was pretty good, but he's been up and down this year, so that's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta worry about it if you can't run the ball. Running the ball, especially in a game like this, is at the center of everything.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's the center of it. It really is.
It is. It's like what you said earlier. I believe whoever is able to run the ball the best is going to win the game. And I not because we got a better, because I feel like Chris Rodriguez gets to get in his groove a little bit more than our running backs because we have so many. It's a good,
got so many.
It's a good and bad.
Play all
and it's it's kind of hard to get in that real rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like Chris, it's just Chris and Kavasi Smoke. So it's like they get all the carries. So I'm really counting on our defensive line, which I feel like our defensive line will be, able to do what they do. But like I say, I don't know about them taking shots in their back end though. We got so many injuries, man. But don't you know, when we was at Auburn, we didn't have one of our. So we only had 2 corners. So we had Darian Kendrick and Keely Ringo. Amir Speed was hurt, so he wasn't able to come in because it's normally like a 3-man rotation at corner. And then safety, I told you one of our guys got hurt on I want to say it was the first or second drive. So he was out on the sideline. We got our backup to him is a walk-on. And then and then when our other starting safety went down, I'm like, it's a true freshman. I'm like, Lord Jesus, I need y'all to get healthy.
Yeah, y'all going through it right now, the secondary.
For real. And then the wide receivers, hey, I'm not mad at their performance. They was whoever stepped on the field against Auburn, Ladd McConkey, who else is out there? Kearis Jackson played. He's not 100%, but he played. But Ladd McConkey stepped up huge. You know what I'm saying? We missing 3-4 wide receivers. It's like the year where our defense is playing the way it's playing. I just want to be healthy, Taylor. I just want to get healthy on the offensive line.
If they healthy, sure, that's you talking national championship now.
I mean, because think about it. Like when you look at this game right here, whoever wins this game pretty much control their destiny and probably gonna win the East. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all already played Florida. Y'all ain't played Tennessee. Y'all still got Tennessee, but that's it. Y'all got Tennessee, Vanderbilt,
and Vanderbilt, but Vanderbilt ain't. That's not nothing. So that really all it. Because Florida lost to who?
Florida lost to Alabama and lost to y'all. So that's two. That's what I'm saying. So whoever win this game will be undefeated still with 3 games left in the East. You know, we got Florida, we'll have Missouri, and we'll have Tennessee. Florida's already lost 2. You know, we ain't worried about. You know, Tennessee's only lost 1, but they still got to play Alabama. They still got to play y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And they still got, but don't Tennessee still got to play y'all too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got y'all, they got Alabama, and they got us and Vanderbilt. That's who they got left. So I mean,
they probably got that back to back too. So that's gonna be a hard week for them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard little road for them. So that's why I say it's like it's looking, you know, Kentucky Georgia winner, whoever win.
Yeah, whoever win go to the SEC championship. Really,
that's right. Because I mean, honestly, if we beat y'all. Even if we was to lose to Florida, I don't see us losing to Mizzou or Tennessee. So that'll just be 1 loss, and then everybody else will have 2 losses. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And then, you know the crazy thing about it, even if I do think I feel like Kentucky gonna beat Georgia, but so if I think Kentucky go undefeated, if I think Kentucky go undefeated, they probably still won't get a chance in the playoffs.
Man, listen here. A undefeated or 1-loss SEC champion, regardless of the name on their jersey, is getting in the playoffs. That's just. Oh no!
Everybody, I'm telling you, even Planet Kentucky is like, don't nobody respect us. Still, don't nobody.
But they can't listen because if y'all was to pull off the win in Athens and run the table and y'all be 12-0 in the regular season. Let's see, you got Iowa probably ain't gonna lose no more because they don't have nobody else, and they don't have to play Ohio State. They ain't gotta play Michigan, and then you got Oklahoma who probably won't lose no more. I mean, then it'll just be about doing whatever you got to do in the SEC championship. Now, I could see a scenario if that was to happen, and y'all make it undefeated to the SEC championship and play the West team, and the West team beat y'all. Then I can see y'all not making the playoffs. But if y'all, whoever wins the SEC is going to the playoffs.
Man, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm telling you, Kentucky can be the only undefeated school, and they'll probably send Kentucky to the Rose Bowl. They'll send them to the Outback Bowl or something like that. Like. I'll tell you, like, no, nobody, even with them being undefeated how they is right now, them boys is ranked 11 in the country.
I actually think they should be top 10, but you know, some people have. Hey man, I was talking to my boy Jeff about this, about top 10s and stuff like that. I'm like, I think about it like this. Like, I never believed in Oregon, even though Oregon did go to Ohio State. I just felt like Ohio State didn't have it together that day. I don't know.
They did.
Yeah, and then Stanford showed us what was up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the week before Stanford, Arizona. I mean, I know they looked like they blew Arizona out, but I watched that game. They scored 2 late touchdowns to make it look like a blowout. So I never was a believer in Oregon. So I think Cincy is good. I think Oklahoma. Man, they got that freshman quarterback they just put in for Spencer Rattler on Sunday. He ran the show, and it's a Lincoln Riley offense, so I feel like they can score on a lot of people. Ohio State, man. I mean, the Big Ten right now, be honest with you, the Big Ten got more teams in the top 10 than anybody. I'm not saying that they the best conference. I'm just saying right now they got more you know what I'm saying, more undefeated teams than anybody.
Yeah, they actually they had that starting the season off too. Starting the season off, those already. Most of half the conference was like ranked.
Yeah. So now, and honestly, when Penn State and Iowa played last Saturday, if Penn State quarterback don't get hurt, I think they would have beat Iowa by about 2-3 touchdowns because they was routing them, and then that dude got hurt. So I think Penn State was the real deal, but I think I heard he got a cracked rib or something that's gonna hurt them because they backup quarterback he ain't too swift.
Yeah,
he got in the game and threw 4 interceptions. I don't know about that one. And see, they still got to play Ohio State, Michigan State undefeated. So it's gonna be interesting these next couple of weeks, man. Like I say, man, we about to get to the predictions. Of course, I think the Dogs gonna win, but coming into the season, I didn't know Missouri was gonna be as bad as they was. I thought they was gonna be good.
Oh yeah, I thought Missouri probably at least be a little better than what they showing right now.
So I actually had, crazy enough, I had Missouri second in the East, and I had y'all. The winner of y'all in Florida was gonna be third, but it's looking like now because Missouri sucks. So
Missouri down there with Bendy.
I don't know what happened, dog. I don't know what happened. It's like they can score, but they can't stop nobody. So, and that's not gonna work when you play in the SEC. So it looked like I say, I think we're gonna win this game. If I had to say it, because I know who Mark Stoops is, I know he's gonna come in and try to run. If we healthy. Honestly, Tavin, if we healthy at defensive back, if we healthy, I see like 31-14. But if we ain't healthy at DB, if we ain't healthy at DB, 31-17.
Whoa! You see what I'm talking about, y'all? And don't nobody get Kentucky the respect that they need.
No, listen. I'm gonna tell you why. I told you why, because I feel like Kirby not letting nobody run on him, man. That's not happening, dog. Like Kirby will put 8 in the box before he let somebody run on him, and I feel like y'all need that run, dog. Just like I think y'all need to run like we need to run. And so when I look at it, y'all got a good defense, but I don't think y'all front seven like our front seven. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say.
That's why I say that. Y'all.
I ain't gonna say our front seven like y'all front seven, but we do got some dogs on defense.
Yeah, y'all got some dogs on defense.
In that front, our front seven, we got some dogs. It just. Y'all front seven is more cop diesel, look like you know what I'm saying, like real DNs and all that. But I know Kentucky, they probably a little short, but
but you like I say, you got
they get the job done, you know.
Yeah. So give me your prediction, dog. You on camera? You got.
Oh man, I got Kentucky win 24-17.
24-17. You know what, Tavin? Though, if y'all win, it's gonna have to be a low scoring, like a 24-17.
It's gonna be a low scoring game. If it's just gonna be because both teams gonna try to run.
Yeah.
Or either pass. Because also Kentucky is great at getting turnovers on defense.
Yep.
Somehow they is great at getting turnovers on defense. So they gonna get a turnover regardless. And the offense just gonna score off that turnover. So now I feel like that's gonna be the edge of the game. And the boys gonna be like, dang, we never been down like this before. And then the boys just gonna get struck because they young too. So now they like, man, the game over with.
Well, you're right. So, we've only trailed to Auburn's the only team that led us, and they only led us for about however long it took for them to kick the ball off, and then we got it. We So that's about as long as we trail Auburn, man. I'm looking at y'all's schedule, man. Y'all, like I say, y'all already done played Kentucky. Y'all got to play. LSU. Y'all got to play. Who else? Oh, y'all got to play Mississippi State. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah. That's gonna be interesting. Because y'all a run heavy team. They are all pass team.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
because Mississippi State, they built like Georgia and Bama. Y'all built alike. They all huge.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember you telling me about their defense when y'all played them. How big their defense was. Yeah, them boys huge. I'm kind of like, dang. You play outside linebacker. You supposed to be in that box. Why are you tripping?
Yeah.
Like I'm telling, like Mississippi State always been huge. Ever since I when I played there,
Yeah.
them boys always been huge. Always.
Well, needless to say, man, I'm glad, we in the same conference, but just this weekend, Tavin, you my enemy. I'm your enemy.
Oh yeah, I don't like you. I don't like you.
Yeah, I don't like you. Hey, what you say? Your coach got on you your freshman year when y'all about to play Louisville. He said, "What you doing with that red on?"
Oh yeah, he told me, what you doing with that red on, man? It's a polo. It's a polo. It's Ralph Lauren, man. Not that big of a deal. The horse blue. You know that. The horse.
You
blue.
like, man, I ain't even from here.
But you already know, man. It's Wildcats all day, man.
It's all love, man. I'm gonna hit you up on Sunday, man. Because after we beat y'all, I know you're gonna need a little bit of time to come down. So
yeah. I might have to send you a little Skype call Saturday after we beat y'all at 3:30. I might have to start a little Skype call right after that game.
Oh man!
So I just say I told you so.
Hey, but I appreciate you coming back on, man. You always welcome up in the fan that. You know how we get down.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that.
So, but everybody out there in YouTube land, put your predictions down in the comments to see if you agree with me or you agree with T Rich, man. You going with the Cats, you going with the Dogs. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And for everybody out there, T Rich and the Wildcats, this Coach I, go Dogs.
Hey, go Cat.